Hey everyone, and welcome to our home. We moved into this 3-bedroom new build home a few months ago and have been loving making this space our own, so I'm excited to share it with you today. Starting right when you come in, we have this sideboard area that has a place to put your keys, and it holds a few essentials that we like to grab on our way out the door. And on the other side of the hallway, we have this massive coat closet. We've nicknamed it our Harry Potter closet because it's literally big enough to lie down in. And in here, we keep our shoes, coats, bags, some outdoor and sports equipment, and our extra table leaf and chairs for when we have guests. And the end of the hall opens up into our main living area containing the kitchen, our dining area, and living room. We love how bright and clean this all-white kitchen feels, and it's a great space for cooking and entertaining in. Plus, it has tons of storage, so our drawers and cupboards never feel overcrowded, and there's plenty of room for everything. And one of my favorite additions that we've made in this space is our pendant lights. We got them from West Elm, and I just love how much the right lighting can really add to the vibe of a space. But then in terms of our counters, we like to keep things pretty minimal with what we keep on them, reserving our counter space only for the most used items and a few decorative pieces. And the same goes for in our cupboards too. We like to keep things that we actually use. Then to the left of the fridge is our pantry. Again, I try to keep things organized here by using baskets to contain like items. But then my favorite part of this pantry is definitely my spice set, which is actually something that I DIY'd and made myself. Then towards our dining room is this painting Christopher did of Corinth grease and our trash can. And our dining room is another pretty minimal space in our home. It just contains this dining set that is originally from West Elm, but we actually found on Facebook Marketplace. And of course, some plants and a candle to liven up the area. This is something you'll notice throughout our house, but I just love using plants to add dimension and personality to our home. And for me, this area really exudes what was my goal of creating a space that was beautiful, but also really functional. Moving on to the other side of this space though is our living room. I love spaces that combine form with function. And for me, this room does just that. And one of my favorite kind of secret features in our house is our couch, which actually folds out into a bed. And this is great for whenever we have guests over, but we also love getting it out just to watch a movie or to hang out on a Friday night. And then in front of our couch is this little coffee table, which stores some books, our remotes, and coasters. And then of course our couch is always stocked with plenty of blankets and pillows. But then over against the wall you have our TV and kind of display area. We love this media console, which we actually use to hide our PS4 and to store our handful of DVDs, books, and video games. Although we definitely do have more books, I'll get to those in a bit. But overall, I love that we've been able to create more of an aesthetically pleasing entertainment area, which isn't the easiest thing to do. Minus the speaker, of course, but we're hoping to replace it soon. And I mentioned this a bit with the couch, but something that I really love is creating a cozy environment. I'm not that person who enjoys an austere environment with completely blank walls. So something I love that we've done to add some personality and to warm up this space is to install these floating shelves, which we've decorated with several plants, some pieces of art, and this picture of Christopher and I. And on the wall, we also have this cool art piece of Charlotte, which is the city that we live in. And then for a bit of extra seating, we have this huge armchair, which is super cozy and great for reading in. And then again, since I'm such a big lighting fan, we also installed this cool tiered chandelier. So that's our main living area, but then off of our dining room, a door opens up to our back patio, which is another living space that we love, especially during the summer. We have some really grand plans for this space that we haven't quite gotten around to yet, but one of the first big purchases we made for this house was to get this beautiful patio set, which I love because it just helps you to enjoy the calm, peaceful nature that we have right in our backyard. It's all super comfortable, which is really important to me, and it's great for entertaining, which is something that we love to do. It can be all too easy for us just to live our lives indoors, and so I love that we have this space that encourages us to spend time outside. But then heading back indoors to our entryway, across from our sideboard is the entrance to our garage. We keep both of our cars in here, as well as our recycling bin, Christopher's bike, some sports equipment, as well as some miscellaneous items like some painting equipment, tools, and gardening supplies. But then right by the front door is the entrance to Christopher and I's offices. And we've really designed these spaces to be a reflection of our personalities. I like to keep things fairly simple in my workspace with just a single plant and box on my desk containing a few essentials. Since this room gets incredible afternoon sun, I've chosen to decorate it with several plants, as well as a few meaningful decor items like my YouTube plaque and a few pieces of art that I've done. I'm also a big reader. I've actually read more than 25 books already this year. So my office houses our bookshelf, which I organized by color. And I decided to do this at first on a trial basis, but I quickly fell in love with it. As a very visual person, I find it really satisfying. But then opposite from my bookshelf is the office closet. And this is where I house all of my photo and video gear, as well as some extra pillows and our Japanese folding mattress, since this room also doubles as our guest bedroom. And my art supplies and our printer live in here too. It's a very multi-purpose space. I really just love this space though, and that I'm able to work in such a creative and fun environment. And next to my office is our guest bathroom. This is another room that we have a lot of fun plans for, but just haven't gotten around to doing them yet. So for now, we're really just keeping things simple. One thing I do like to do though is to keep a few essentials stocked for guests whenever they come to visit us, just in case they forgot something. It's a small touch, but can just make things a bit easier for guests. And then decor-wise, we just have a few natural elements, which I find can make a space feel more relaxing. We didn't buy anything new for this space, but more used things that I've found slowly over the years. And then opposite from my office is Christopher's, which we've really made an effort to just infuse with his interests and personality. Like me, he also works from home and has this really impressive 3-monitor setup and a standing desk. But what really makes this space scream Christopher isn't the desk, it's everything else. Like these canvas posters of some of Christopher's favorite sports players and his drum set and guitar. He's also far more into little trinkets than I am, so he's set up this area where he can display them. Whether it's his Lego Millennium Falcon or Patriots paraphernalia. And his office does have a closet too. This is where he keeps all of his painting supplies and musical equipment. And then back through our main living area is the hallway to our bedroom and laundry room. And our laundry room is a very small but functional space. Naturally, this is the space where we keep all of the items related to cleaning and maintaining our clothes, as well as our washer and dryer. And then we also keep most of our cleaning supplies in here too, like our vacuum, mop, and broom. And then on the other side of our hallway is our bedroom. Minus my plants, of course, the space is pretty minimal and we like it that way. The bedroom is meant for rest and for relaxation, and so I wanted our room to reflect that. Apart from my mirror, which I use for getting ready, the only real decor that we have in this room is my plants. I've always found plants so peaceful and relaxing, so it was something that I really wanted to include in our bedroom. Plus, they're great natural air purifiers, so they can be a fantastic addition to the bedroom. And I keep several on this chest that Christopher built for me. And then on either side of our bed, we just have some simple nightstands. On my side, I have this painting of the lunar phases, as well as this trailing pothos, which desperately needs a trim. And then inside the nightstand, I just keep a few essentials, like my chapstick, eye mask, and charging cord. Then on our bed is just a washed cotton duvet. And then on Christopher's side of the bed is my rubber plant and this bergamot diffuser, which smells amazing. And it's touches like this that help create an environment where we can relax. But then off of our bedroom is our master bathroom and closet. With rooms like this in our house that are meant to be practical, we've tried to keep them as simple as possible so that they can be really functional spaces. So on our counters, we really just have soap, our toothbrushes, a hand towel, and then I have this one little flower. And it's a similar deal in our shower. We like to keep only the things in it that we use on a weekly basis. Then beside the shower is this little room for our toilet. There's hardly anything in here, but for a functional room, that's okay. And then opposite to that room is our linen closet. We really don't keep that much in here as we just don't own that much. But we do have some towels for the beach, an extra pillow and duvet for guests, a couple of extra towels and sheets, and a few cleaning supplies and my steamer. Honestly, this could all easily fit in our closet, but since we have this space, we figured we'd use it. And then through the bathroom is our master closet. And we really have this space divided into two sections, mine and Christopher's. Since we don't have any drawers, we use these hanging shelves for any folded items, and then keep the rest on hangers. And on the shelf, I just keep some off-season storage, my sock and underwear bins, my 2 bathing suits, and 2 hats. And then on the other side of the closet, we keep our laundry hamper. This is also where Christopher keeps all of his clothing. He definitely has more than I do, but since we have plenty of space in the closet, I'm not worried about it. And then under where he hangs his clothes is also where we keep our suitcases. And then finally, we have a floor-length mirror in here too. But that's it, that's our home, and while we do plan on continuing to really make it our own, we love this space as is. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today and exploring our home. If you are interested in anything I mentioned today, I'll try to have as much as possible linked below for you. But that's everything I've got for you today. If you haven't already though, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.